Hello and welcome back everyone. It's time for our semi-annual video update. As I planned, once a year, well actually technically twice a year, one at the beginning of the year possibly or end of the year depending on how things go, and then one around midterm of the year, I want to make an update video for the channel. And here we are. We're over halfway through the year. I know this is about the second week of July as I'm recording this and working on filming and editing it, but you know, still close enough. So I just wanted to cover on a few things. One, I'm kind of glad that we finally hit over 100 so subscribers this year. We're almost at 150, possibly by the time I upload this we will have 150 subscribers for this YouTube channel. So that's good. I realized I made this channel in the beginning of 2019, so we're about 2.5 years into Sonyphile being its own separate YouTube channel. The Facebook page is about 13,000 likes / followers. It's impossible for me with current stuff going on to keep track of how active and inactive that is fully. Plus I feel like that's not as important as me to continue to make content and work on keeping the channel and such not alive. The Instagram's doing okay also. I've been getting a bit more followers. I'm not so much concerned about how many followers and comments and likes and subscribes I get. I like a steady amount, and I'm more concerned about people that consistently enjoy the content over having a massive amount. So let me just cover a few things. As far as projects go, I am working on a vinyl player for the next main video. It turns out that hasn't worked out so well. I am not certified or have I ever been trained really on fixing up turntables, so it's just kind of a learning experience for me as well. I don't have anybody directly in the area that can help me directly, so it might be a little bit of time before I get that video done. Plus every time that I think I'm done with it, I'll find another part or something I could work on, so we'll see. Also speaking about that, I decided to dig out all the Sony turntables that I have at the moment except for one, which is a modular one that attaches to another audio unit, so I can't even use it if I wanted to. Side note also, the storage unit I have everything in is flooding, so I'm also being delayed by that and kind of a little bit cramped in here as I make sure nothing gets water damaged out there in it. I'll probably be able to get moved into another unit by the end of the month, I'm hoping so. As for unfinished projects, I don't recall if I mentioned about the Get a PS4 Pro video. I'm going to put the possible thumbnail I was going to use in it, but for those that don't know, I had an Amazon listing that said $20 for a brand new PS4 Pro, or was it possibly used. I put in the money to buy it because I figured I'd get a return regardless, so putting $20 down to possibly get it. I got nothing shipped to me ever. I waited a few months. The money's been returned. I was hoping I would at least get like a broken PlayStation or something to show off to everybody, but no. It was a bizarre scam, so that video never came to fruition. And then we also will most likely be working on more Watchmens. I'm having trouble finding any Trinitrons in the region that are relatively small. The larger ones, I do not have space to kind of film them at all in my place, so that makes it difficult. I also found out that I have a hernia, which has been bugging me for a few years, so I can't lift anything much more than a 20-inch set around. So don't expect too many Trinitron overviews. My region is pretty dry as far as I can tell, and every time I find something relatively close that's a smaller one, someone beats me to it. The Watchmens though, however, which I think I might have got a little off track, I will try to do a few more videos with the Watchmens that I do have on hand that work. And I am considering possibly tearing apart one of the two that I have that don't work. It's also been a little cramped and kind of bad lighting and everything. Just things aren't going the best this year. So if my video quality isn't exactly up to snuff, that is a contributing factor. But besides that, I am trying to work on making these better. Oh, another thing is, I definitely want to work on getting some good intro music for the introduction that I made at the beginning of the year. I'm sure some of you have seen it. And I also want to kind of get an outro song and kind of stick to the Watchmen and stuff video. I don't have really any patrons at the moment, and I don't really have many supporters, so the credits isn't that long, so I kind of want to stick to something kind of short. Well, I think that covers most points I wanted to go over at the midterm of the year. I will probably try to do one either December 31st or January 1st, somewhere in that time range, depending on what goes on for me for New Year's, everything else. I hope to see you guys again soon. Expect a video project on one of these or the Watchmens in the next few weeks. And until next time, everybody stay safe out there and enjoy. Goodbye for now.